are going to love it, and then they're going to understand what we're trying to create and how it links games and entertainment, the functionality of the box, some of the advantages that you get of having a box that is designed to use an online state. So that, to me, is a future-proof choice, and I think people could have arguably gone the other way if we didn't do it, and fortunately we have a product for people who aren't able to get some form of connectivity. It's called Xbox 360.
Right. So stick with 360. That's your message if you don't, like it?
If you have zero access to the internet, that is an offline device. I mean, seriously, when I read the blogs and thought about who's really the most impacted, there was a person who said, hey, I'm on a nuclear sub, and I don't even know what it means to be on a nuclear sub.
Hey guys, it's your boy, Greg Views, and we back at it. I don't know if you guys have heard the news, but recently, Sony came out with a 30-day DRM. So now, and they didn't tell nobody, by the way. Apparently they made this new update last month, and they just put out the info for it today, around the 29th, I think. So let's say you bought a game on March 29th. And you bought the game, you played it, so you want to hop off the game. You hop off the game, play something else for 30 days. Let's say you do that, right? Let's say you do that, you hop off the game, you come back. You won't have that game no more. You won't own it. Does that make sense? That sounds illegal. Now, think about this. You bought the console, which is what? Let's say you bought the PS5. You spent over $600, spent over $1,000 on it. right? And you bought a game. Let's say you bought a game. I mean, pretty much all games are $60. So you spend like $60 on some change on the game. And so you beat it or whatever, so you hop off. And you say, oh, I want to come back and play it. You won't be able to come back and play it because the new rule is being set in which you can't come back and play a game after 30 days. I think they're doing this, if you think about it. All their past live action games, live service games sucked. None of them have sucked. Besides Helldivers 2, all flop. Concord flop. Marathon sucks. Man, I know that people that say Marathon sucks. Let's be honest here, it sucks. I don't care how it's good. It is good for the sweaty people that don't hop off the game. The only people that's on Marathon is the sweaty losers. Nobody's on that game. And every day, even the sweaty dudes hop off Marathon. But if you think about it, those past 3-4 losses, it makes sense why they after 30 days you won't be able to get your money back. And think about it. I think it was last month. They went up on the prices, like $100 on every console, just out of nowhere. And then they blamed it on RAM. Well, your RAM's going up, so all of our consoles is gonna be $100 more. That doesn't make no sense, and it's a lie. I mean, if you honestly, I'm gonna be honest here. If you got the money to buy the PS5 Pro, just buy a computer or a laptop. There's no point for you to buy a PlayStation Pro. Now. At this point, it's not. If you buy it, you're just finessing yourself. If you got the money, you're just finessing yourself. People be like, oh, I can afford it. You can afford getting finessed? That's what you can afford? Or that's what you're getting finessed?
15 minutes
I think it was it had to be like 7-8 months ago. There was a hell of a few reports of dudes coming out. It was called liquid cooling on their PlayStation 5. Apparently, if you sit your PS5 in a weird spot, coolant will leak out of it or something like that. Think about it. You spend over $600, $700 on this console. You lay it up right, then all of a sudden it starts leaking. It doesn't make no sense. I think they're just finessing y'all. And it comes to a point where, like, how can y'all defend this? It's only people defending this. People out here coming for Xbox trying to make it seem like Xbox is a bad guy. Back in the day, Xbox, all they said, I think it was 2013, 2014. See if I can find the clip, but Xbox was like, y'all just can't play on it. You have to be alone to play the game. Which was stupid. And they changed it, but that's what they said. We can't act like, apparently, if you do some research, by the way, guys, but if you do some research, back in the day, if PlayStation went first, Xbox went first, but PlayStation went first back in the day, they would have did the same thing.